has been truly inspiring. Today, as we gather here to celebrate the valedictory session, we reflect on the wealth of wisdom and experiences shared during this conference. It is a time to express our gratitude to the visionary minds who have enlightened us with their research, the organizers who have worked tirelessly to bring this event to fruition, and all the participants who have actively contributed to its success. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to each one of you for your active participation and valuable contributions throughout this conference. Your presence here has made this event truly remarkable and memorable. Without further ado, let us embark on this exciting valedictory session. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite the talented members of our college choir team to grace the stage for a soulful prayer. With these melodious voices and harmonious blend, they will transport us to a place of serenity and reflection. Let us join together as they lead us in a moment of prayer, filling the space with a sense of peace and unity. Please give a warm round of applause to our college choir team as they come forward to inspire us with their beautiful rendition. Over to you guys.
Check one. Check.
Check.
Wow, what a soulful rendition it was. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Rakesh Narik, our conference secretary, to deliver the welcome address. With his vast knowledge and experience, Mr. Narik will set the tone for this event and provide us with valuable insights. Let us give him a warm round of applause as he takes the stage. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Namaste. Good evening, everyone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with a great pleasure and utmost honor that I stand before you today to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you at this prestigious international conference on contemporary trends in commerce and management. This gathering of brilliant minds from various corners of the world is a testament to our shared commitment to explore the ever-evolving landscape of commerce and management. As we commence this conference, we are reminded of a vital role that commerce and management playing in shaping our global economy. In a world interconnected by technology and driven by innovation, the significance of understanding and adapting to the changing dynamics of business cannot be overstated. This conference serves as a platform for knowledge sharing, collaborative learning, and the exchange of groundbreaking ideas that will fuel our journey towards sustainable growth. Our distinguished speakers, researchers, professionals, and industry leaders, I am humbled by your presence here today. Your expertise and insights are invaluable, and your contribution will undoubtedly inspire and enlighten all who are fortunate enough to be a part of this gathering. I am extremely honored and privileged to welcome today's chief guest, Dr. V. Lokesha, Registrar Evaluation, Bengaluru City University. Sir, we are happy to have you amongst us, sir. A warm welcome to you, sir. I request our Reverend Brother, Director Anthony, to welcome Professor Lokesha with a sapling. It's with a great pleasure I welcome today's guest of honor, Dr. Bhavani, President ICCTCM. Ma'am, thank you for gracing the occasion and warm welcome to you, ma'am. I request Brother Peter to welcome Bhavani, ma'am, with a sapling. I would like to welcome Dr. G.H. Nagaraj for gracing the occasion, sir. Thank you so much. I request our principal, sir, to welcome Nagaraj, sir, with a sapling. I would like to welcome Professor Tyagarajan. I request Principal Sir to welcome Professor Tyagarajan, a management expert who has been an advisory committee for all of us. He has given a lot of advices during the conference, in organizing the conference also. I request Principal Sir to welcome Tyagarajan with a sapling. I'm glad to welcome our beloved director, Reverend Brother Anthony, who is presiding today's valedictory session. Thank you for your continuous support and encouragement, brother. I heartily welcome to you. I request our principal, sir, to welcome Reverend Brother Anthony with a sapling. I extend a warm welcome to our Deputy Director, Reverend Brother Peter, for this valedictory session. A warm welcome to you, brother. I request our principal, sir, to welcome brother with a sapling. I welcome Professor Swaminathan, who is a technical chairperson also. He contributed a lot for this conference. I request principal, sir, to welcome Swaminathan with a sapling. I welcome Dr. Balaji, Organizing Secretary, Mr. Jasmone, Head of the Department, Co-Convener, Professor Netra, Head of the Department Management, Co-Convener, and eminent speakers, guests, technical chairpersons, rapporteurs, moderators, participants from all over the world, from different walks of life. You have come here to share your knowledge and vast experience with the researchers and faculty fraternity. A warm welcome to all of you. It's indeed a great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to the organizing committee members, editorial committee members, advisory committee members, reporters, heads of various departments, media personnel, teaching, non-teaching staff, and student volunteers, a warm welcome to all of you. Once again, I welcome all of you to the valedictory session ICCTCM 2023. Thank you.
As rightly said by Sir, each one of you are of primary importance for this conference. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to invite Dr. R.N. Subbarao, our conference convener and esteemed principal, to present the report of this conference. Dr. Rao's guidance and leadership have been instrumental in the success of this event, and we eagerly look forward to hearing his valuable insights and observations. Please join me in welcoming Dr. R.N. Subbarao, sir, to the stage with a round of applause. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I don't take much of your time. I know you are all eagerly waiting to collect your certificates and move from here. The journey towards this international conference started almost a year back, but on a serious note, it started 6 months back. Lot of groundwork is being done to see that the first ever international conference organized by the college is really fruitful, meaningful, and more than that, to see many delegates coming to the college. The total number of abstracts that were received are 240 plus, and with a lot of efforts put in by several committee members, we could convert these 240 plus abstracts into 150 full papers. We had 150 papers presented today, both online and offline. To be precise, there were 4 tracks, offline tracks. In these 4 different tracks, more than 40 papers were presented. In each of the track, there were 2 chairpersons. And online, there were more than 90 papers that were presented. So put together, it is around 150 papers were presented, both online and offline. And we had papers from nearly 25 states of the country, namely Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Telangana, Kerala, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Haryana and West Bengal also. Outside India, we had papers from academicians and students from Oman. There were few papers from Australia, Nigeria, Sri Lanka and other countries also. And all these we could able to do only because of the support extended by many. I come again on stage to thank each one of them. This is a brief report about the conference that was organized by the St. Francis College. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude this remarkable conference, it is time to hear from our distinguished chair, Dr. Swaminathan, about his impressions and reflections on the insightful discussions and knowledge shared during this event. I kindly request the chair to join us on stage and share his valuable thoughts and impressions with us. Let's give them a warm round of applause as he comes forward. Over to you, sir.
Okay, good afternoon to one and all present. Respected Registrar, Evaluation, Bangalore City University, Lokesh sir, and President of BUTCCM, Dr. Bhavani ma'am, and other senior faculties and the management. And it is indeed a great pleasure to be here on this afternoon to address the small gathering relating to the international conference on the emerging trends or contemporary trends in commerce and management. And our research, generally we call research, why we call it as a research is searching again and again to find something new. Therefore, there is no end for it. That is the reason why it has been named as research. Therefore, in this process of research or searching again and again something in the field of commerce and management, today St. Francis College has organized a beautiful event, that is International Conference on the Emerging Trends or Contemporary Trends in Commerce and Management. Why this particular kind of conferences are required is basically to update the knowledge in the field of commerce and management so that we also can sail along with the growing competition, growing technology and technological innovations. If we don't do this kind of brainstorming session among the faculties of commerce and management, probably we will lag behind in the development and growth and development, not only of the nation but also ourselves. Therefore, in this background, today we had, I'm happy to just inform you that I have chaired one of the track 1 session wherein around 12 papers was presented today. And yesterday itself and 2 days back itself I got those papers for review, and there are quite good number of papers that was presented. Very recently central bank digital currency has been introduced. I think many of us are not aware of it, but there was one researcher has just brought this to the light, and she has explained about the central bank digital currency, we call it as CBDC, and this is really a very good paper on the latest trend what's happening. And usually inauguration session, we all mean that, okay, it is something like, welcoming somebody and praising somebody, but it is not so. Today, inaugural session of this particular famous conference had a lot of learning in it. One of the speaker, for example, Murthy sir has brought out a lot of things. Even I myself had a very good takeaway from that particular session. Sir said, okay, where is competition? And probably it is mind-blowing, like really thought-provoking, things that we can carry from this particular auditorium today. That sir said, like a very simple example of chocolate. To be frank, I myself is not aware of that, where this competition can come from. This competitor to this chocolate is nothing but the single, 1 rupee, 2 rupee coin itself is a competition. Therefore, like that, sir has given a lot of examples. Therefore, I really, appreciate this particular kind of conferences to be conducted by all the colleges. If not international, at least we have to start thinking from state level, then national level, then international level. Just to give a feedback of all these papers, what is that is being given. All the papers presented was very good, and out of that, there are few papers were extremely good. For example, there was a paper on a comparative study of commercial banks and housing finance companies based on the camel approach, which was not usually done by the academicians in and around Bangalore. There were such kind of thought-provoking papers have been presented, and the hospitality is really excellent. St. Francis College is meant for its hospitality, and I had an opportunity of coming earlier for 1 or 2 occasions, and thanks to the management cooperation and thanks to our principal, Dr. Subbarao sir, whom I know for more than 2 decades, a wonderful arrangement has been done. Therefore, I congratulate this particular institution and particularly the management and Dr. Subbarao, the principal of this college, to let this college grow to the heights and let them bring many more laurels to the Bangalore City University and to the Bangaloreans, not only to the Bangaloreans, to all the academicians and the students community. Thank you one and all. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I certainly believe that the conference has fulfilled or helped in fulfilling the core objective of it. Now I would like to call upon stage Professor G.H. Nagaraj for the impressions of the conference. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to thank the organizers for the opportunity given to me to share my views on this program. And I feel it is a privilege for me to be here. Today's program is well organized and hospitality and the other things were excellent. With regard to the conference and other the various discussions which were held during the presentations were excellent. As Sir Swaminathan sir explained, the papers presented during the track 1 and various other tracks were up to the or more than expectations of international standards. And this kind of programs, definitely we can expect more, because wherever Dr. Subbarao sir is there, this kind of programs will definitely going to organize, because we have seen such kind of programs organized by Professor Subbarao in previous occasions also. And I expect this kind of programs in the near future also. And with regard to the various topics which were discussed, even in the panel discussion also, they brought out various issues relating to the sustainability and various other profitability factors and other things. And whatever the discussions and deliberations which are had both in panel discussions as well as in the presentations, I request the organizers to bring such the abstracts in the form of the publications and let it go to the society or academia, so that the more number of people will be benefited from today's discussions and deliberations. Once again, I thank all the organizers for giving me the opportunity to attend as well as to give the feedback about today's program. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. Now, I would like to call upon stage Professor Priyadarshan, our delegate, for the impressions of the conference. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. I thank from the bottom of my heart the whole team of St. Francis College for giving us a wonderful opportunity to present our paper. Your hospitality was excellent. And one point which I noted was a couple of undergraduate students who presented their paper. It was a very good takeaway, followed by a few papers which were done on agricultural entrepreneurs, artificial intelligence. That was a great takeaway from this particular seminar, conference. So I thank the whole team of St. Francis Institution for conducting such an conference of such a huge volume. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Swaminathan, Professor G.H. Nagaraj, and Professor Priyadarshan for your wise words. Now, I would like to call upon stage Ms. Bhavani. So, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and esteemed participants, it is with great pleasure and honor that we announce the felicitation of our esteemed guest of honor, Ms. Bhavani. Her presence and contributions have added immense value to this conference. We would like to express our gratitude and appreciation for her insightful perspectives and valuable inputs. We kindly request Ms. Bhavani to join us on stage to receive this token of our appreciation. Let's give her a resounding round of applause as she comes forward for the felicitation. Hereby, I request Ms. Tejaswini to kindly come on stage for her profile. Thank you.
Dr. Bhavani H. is a noted motivational speaker, teacher, quality consultant, editor and author. She is serving as assistant professor in Vivekananda Degree College, Rajaji Nagar, Bengaluru. She holds multiple postgraduate degrees in commerce and management and doctorate degree in the area of supply chain management. She has 34 years of teaching experience to her credit. Her notable contribution as a member of the core committee for curriculum development and revision of BCom and BBA syllabi at the university level are paramount. She also served in various capacities as chairperson and member of Board of Examiners, Board of Studies and Faculty of Commerce at Bengaluru University, Bengaluru City University and various other colleges. She has been invited to various national and international level conferences and seminars as keynote speaker, technical session chair and co-chair. She has been the recipient of Best Paper Awards for research papers presented at various national and international conferences and seminars. She has rendered consultation services to a few reputed institutions on NAC and NBA accreditation procedures and preparations. She is an active member of various professional bodies such as ICAIAA. She has authored various books on supply chain management and methods of costing. Being an active member of the Teachers Forum for the last decade, she is currently serving as President of Teachers Council of Commerce and Management. Ma'am, may I now request to address the gathering? Thank you.
This was a surprise, which I didn't expect. Actually, I was supposed to run away after our session, post-lunch. So it's a pleasant surprise anyway. Thank you, Dr. Subbarao. Respected Chief Guest of the day, our beloved Registrar Evaluation, Dr. Lokesh, management members, Brother Peter and the Director, dignitaries of the dais, faculty members and students. For me, St. Francis College is not new. If my data is right, 2019 the college was started and I have been coming to this institution since 2020, within 1 year of establishment. I was so flabbergasted when I first visited this institution. I have expressed my opinion even then, and I express the same even today, that what the scale of the organization, the scale of the conference that was held today, that is the international conference, where for the first time I'm seeing among the UG colleges, I should be very specific, I am not including the management B schools and IIMs and all that. Among the best colleges, undergraduate colleges, it is very rare to find participation and paper presentations from almost 8 countries, the flags of which I see right in front of me. So that is a great achievement to have received 150 full-fledged papers and 150 presentations in 1 day. So it is no small feat for the institution to have achieved this. So I want a louder, big round of applause, resounding applause for the institution. So I would not like to take much of time, but I have to mention that educational excellence is what everybody is talking about. All the institutions, even IIMs are bringing out standards for what educational excellence is all about. Conferences and seminars are being held. So I would put St. Francis College as one among the top few colleges that will very shortly achieve education excellence. But I want to coin a new word because of what I feel right now, that in few years' time, very short period of time, I'm referring to the visionary management, because they have thought of what college is going to expand, to what extent. They have already provided the best of infrastructure. And so the management is highly visionary, okay? So they can foresee where the St. Francis College will be in the future. And we have a fantastic, dynamic veteran, but who is young, as the principal of this institution. A big round of applause to him and the management too for having so successfully conducted this conference. So, and we have very young and dynamic and enterprising faculty. I'm searching the entire campus to see somebody older than 30, but I didn't see anybody at all. So we have young and enterprising and dedicated and very enthusiastic faculty who are all the time taking care of everybody. So big round of applause for the faculty too. And also the student volunteers who have done a great job of attending to everybody, not only the delegates, the sessions, and the hospitality, everything. So all said and done, with all the congratulations, what I wanted to tell is to coin a new word for St. Francis College and wish that within a short period of time, they should stand out as an institution for educational innovation, which is what I look forward to, because I was again flabbergasted last time when I came for the BBA Aviation workshop that we talk about in NAC as outcome-based education, experiential learning. All these are coined terms again, which we hear in conferences and seminars and workshops and FDPs. But in the true sense of the word, they have really developed. The curriculum is given by the Bengaluru City University, but how that can be delivered through experiential learning or through an outcome-based education, the only proof of that I've seen in St. Francis College. So if all the delegates have time, please, Dr. Subbarao, you can make an arrangement if they still have time to go and visit your aviation room. There is a mock aeroplane that has been installed. So I'm highly appreciative of the management who have seen this, before introducing a BBA Aviation Management course. They have beautifully provided the necessary infrastructure so that when they land outside the portals of the institution, they can immediately get into the aviation industry. So that is the kind of learning that is happening in this institution. So they are not only focusing on educational excellence, but shortly I would like to see educational innovations happening with or without technology in this institution. So I commend all the efforts and compliment the institution, the visionary management, the principal, faculty and students for having put in so much of efforts into bringing this conference. And it's not just conference alone. Within 4 years of 5 years to be exact, 4 years of your establishment of this institution, your growth trajectory is like this. All of us know the graph. It slowly goes like this and reaches a peak. But I'm finding St. Francis College having a very straight upward direction of growth. And everything they do, they are doing it with a kind of excellence in mind. So I'm so totally happy and privileged to be a part of any event that is happening in this college, this institution. So I wish all the best and many more successful events to be conducted by this institution. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you for the surprise that you have given me. Thank you. I'm so humbled and thankful to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words of encouragement and appreciation. A big round of applause for Ms. Bhavani, ma'am, once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and respected participants, it is a moment of great honor and privilege to announce the felicitation of our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Lokesh, Registrar Evaluation, Bengaluru City University. His presence and valuable contributions have greatly enriched this conference, leaving a lasting impact on all of us. We extend our deepest gratitude for his valuable insights and guidance throughout this event. We kindly request Dr. Lokesh to grace the stage for a felicitation ceremony as a token of our appreciation. Let us warmly applaud and welcome him as he joins us for this special moment. I request Ms. Tejaswini to come on stage for profile reading. Thank you.
Dr. V. Lokesha, currently serving as the Registrar Evaluation at Bangalore City University, Bengaluru, with an impressive academic background, including an MSc, PhD, and DSc. Dr. Lokesha specializes in the field of analysis and discrete mathematics. With a teaching experience spanning 26 years, Dr. Lokesha has guided and awarded numerous MPhil and PhD candidates. His research contributions are extensive, with over 210 publications in both international and national journals. Dr. Lokesha's expertise is widely recognized, and is commendable index I-10 index on Google Scholar and reviews from prestigious platforms. He also has conducted research activities in various countries. His exceptional contributions have earned him fellowships from the Karnataka State Science and Technology and the International Academy of Physical Sciences. He is also a fellow of the Society of Science and also a project mentor for the Department of Science and Technology. He has co-authored a book with Dr. Padmanabhan and continues to make significant contributions to the field of mathematics and research. Dr. Lokesha's dedications to education is evident through his participation in textbook review committees and his authorship of engineering mathematics books. His active involvement in research, teaching, and organizational roles has made a significant impact on the fields of mathematics and its applications. Sir, may I now request to address the gathering?
Good evening to everybody, respected patron and dignitaries, guest of honor, distinguished professors, extended, esteemed learned colleagues, participants, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students. It's a great honor and privilege for me to be here today as a chief guest of this conference. I have always enjoyed being in the field of academics. Academics remain a domain that contributes for the nation's growth in advancing. Thereby, I have always encouraged sharing of the knowledge and new ideas. The discussion which lead to the exchange of ideas are the results of scores of conferences, seminars, and workshops. I share association with St. Francis Institutes, and I pride in the fact that this is one of the institutions that has always demonstrated the drive to serve the society better. This conference convened today is one of the academic initiatives and is hopeful to yield positive outcomes. This international conference on contemporary trends in commerce and management, organized by St. Francis College, Bangalore, definitely has given a perfect platform to academicians, research scholars, and students to update and share their knowledge, to meet and discuss about their findings with intellectuals from various parts of India and abroad. Professor Subbarao, Principal, discussed about this in the brief report. Eminent speakers who have come from all over the India and abroad from hybrid mode, I feel we are indeed honored to have you here with us. Lots of chumming has been taken place and several aspects of commerce and management have been discussed. Inspiration is stimulating feeling that we seek to motivate us to continue pressing forward through hardships and to find meaning amidst chaos. What inspires us is sometimes found in the rarest forms. It is sometimes in plain sight. It is often stumbled upon without intention, and it is sometimes graciously handed to us in the form of wise words, spoken by experienced and influenced mind. I believe that this conference has given enough inspiration to all young and budding researchers. Actually, I also got some information because I came late at 3 o'clock and I seen the panel discussion members, how they discussed about the things. That is also inspired me. I am most alarmed, however, the proposal to eliminate abstract commerce reasoning and subjects such as commerce from the curriculum motivated by their application to the real world. Instead, I believe that commerce and management should be taught because it is a fundamental human endeavor and essential part of the search for truth and meaning in our lives. The most important reason to provide management to the general population is to teach people to think critically about the world, to question their assumption, and to illustrate the power of logical deduction. For commerce is one of the few areas where the boundary between what is known and what is not known is well defined, and where we can always answer the question why about the farmer. I am also convinced that there is a thirst for knowledge, that people are inherently fascinated by the profound beauty and power of the subject, and that a knowledgeable, passionate teacher can do wonders with us. I hope such conferences will fulfill the objectives. With this, I congratulate all those who made this conference a grand success, and also I wish all the participants best of luck. Give me a ground to stand on and I will move the earth. Unlike arithmetician, no one can say this. Because I am a mathematician, that's why I taken this. From this very dais, I congratulate family of St. Francis Institutes for making this conference grand success. I am sure all the delegates and speakers have enjoyed the sessions and carry with them a pleasant memories of this conference. The St. Francis campus as well as Bengaluru. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for inspiring words. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the privilege to call upon our esteemed principal, Dr. R.N. Subbarao, to announce the recipient of the Best Paper Award. Dr. Subbarao, sir, is a renowned academician and leader in the field of education, known for his exceptional guidance and support to students and faculty alike. We eagerly look forward to sir's announcement, which will recognize the outstanding contribution made by our esteemed presenters. Let us give a round of applause as we welcome sir to the stage. Over to you, sir.
Once again, good evening. Before I reveal the names of the Best Paper Awards, I told you already there were 150 papers, 150 full papers received from different delegates, and all these 150 papers were given to the editorial members, and they were given a week's time to edit all the papers. In fact, the editorial team had a very tough time because there were papers with 25 pages and there were papers with even 30 papers also. In order to publish a paper in a UGC Care journal, there are restrictions. It has to be somewhere between 12 to 14 pages. It cannot be more than that. So bringing these papers with 25 pages into that of 12 was really a tough task. But in spite of that, our editorial team have done it. And after editorial team gone through all the papers, they were all sent to the technical chair persons probably a week before this conference, and all these technical chairpersons were asked to look into the papers again, and they were also given an evaluation sheet to evaluate each paper and give their feedback along with the scores which they feel like giving. So after collecting the feedback from all the chairpersons of both online and offline track, as informed through the conference brochure, we decided to give away 4 cash prizes. And these 4 cash prizes, best paper cash prizes, were for academicians who have come here to St. Francis College to present their paper, and 1 best paper award for again an academician who would have presented online mode. The 3rd prize is for a student who has presented paper through online mode, and the last prize is again to a student who has presented his or her paper through offline mode. So we have decided to give away 4 prizes, 4 cash prizes, and I am now the chairpersons definitely had a very tough time in deciding whom should these prizes be given. So on the basis of the information evaluation done by all of them, the names are like this. The best paper award for an academician who presented paper through offline mode, that goes to Mr. Priyadarshan and Ms. R. Sarvamangala. If you are here, please come on stage to receive our best paper award. I congratulate you. I request the chief guest of the today valedictory function, Lokesha sir, to come on dais and give away the prize to Mr. Priyadarshan and his partner Sarvamangala. Sir, please stay back to give one more prize. That is for the student category offline. This student category offline best paper award is bagged by Miss Deepika Ganesh and Miss Nandana. Could you please come on stage to receive your prize? I congratulate both of you. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. We have 2 more prizes. These cash prize would be sent to their account since it is online presentation. For just your information, for the academicians, online best paper award is bagged by Miss Sophia Ahmad Seth. Congratulations, madam. Best paper award for a student who has presented paper through online mode goes to Miss Fatma Alorishka and Ishaq Abdul Ahman. They are from Oman. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to all the awardees. Ladies and gentlemen, as we draw near to the end of this remarkable conference, it is my honor to invite Reverend Brother Peter Joseph, Deputy Director of our esteemed institution, to deliver the closing remarks. Reverend Brother Peter Joseph has been a guiding force in our educational community, dedicated to fostering excellence and instilling values in our students. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Reverend Brother Peter Joseph as he takes the stage to share his insightful closing remarks. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
A very warm welcome and good evening to each and every one of you. Honorable Chief Guest and esteemed participants, with great joy and satisfaction, I, as the management representative of St. Francis College, stand before you today. It was indeed a great opportunity to prepare a platform to have scholars and wise people like you to share your views, your ideas, your thoughts, your knowledge and wisdom with everyone here present and all over the globe. Commerce and management are the two important elements of our human life. Like commerce and management, there is another one more important element, that is economics. We have the commerce and management of commerce in order to have economic growth, development, and prosperity. Commerce and management and economics are the three essential elements of human life from the time immemorial or from the emergence of human race, maybe from Paleolithic age to today's electronic era. There are always new trends, new emerging trends in the commercial activities which bring about the economic growth. And this development, the emerging trends, made it possible maybe from ancient time till today, from the barter system till today to the e-commerce. As the advancement of technology, many new trends emerged during the last few years and is affected every walk of our life, especially during the COVID and thereafter. This conference gave us an opportunity to look into this and the possible new trends which may arise in the new era which we may be facing within a short period of time. I hope it was very enriching for every one of the participants. Hope there will be many more such conferences in the near future. Wish you all the best. May God bless each and every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you, brother, for your valuable words. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure and privilege that I invite Reverend Brother Anthony Violil, our esteemed director, to deliver the presidential address. Reverend Brother Anthony Violil has been instrumental in shaping the vision and mission of our institution, guiding it towards academic excellence and holistic development. We are honored to have him with us today to share his insights and wisdom as we conclude the conference. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Reverend Brother Anthony Violil as he graces the stage for the presidential address. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. V. Lokesh, Registrar, BCU, Dr. Bhavani, Guest of Honor, other guests, participants, delegates, students, faculty members, Reverend Brother Peter, Deputy Director, Principal, Dr. R.N. Subbarav, thank you for being such a wonderful and intellectual presentation by all of you. Your spirit of research had filled the entire premises of St. Francis today. Hazel once says, do not find customers for your product, but find product for your customers. It's all about solutions. The simple sentence of Hazel 1 speaks about the paradigm shift in commerce and management systems across the globe in the present time. At St. Francis College, we meant to set a new benchmark and set a new trend in training young men and women of our time to serve each other in justice and love. I'm sure this international conference, the collaborative venture of commerce and management, has poised for a new leap forward in facing the challenges in the road ahead. We are glad more than 150 credible papers presented from across the globe that sets an eye-opener to the contemporary trends in commerce and management. St. Francis College owes to all of you for such an amazing intellectual day. Hope we continue in learning, teaching, and giving our best to the student community. Thank you for being here today, and we will be glad to welcome all of you in the coming years for another intellectual conversations and discussions. Congratulations to our organizing committee from the St. Francis College. Wishing you all the best, and congratulations to all of you who are present for this conference. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. As we draw this remarkable conference to a close, here are some important announcements. Kindly collect your certificates from registration desk, all the participants. Second, compendium will be shared through registered mail to everyone. High tea will be served in cafeteria. And lastly, all the faculties, resource persons, delegates, participants, kindly stay back for a group photograph. Now, moving on, as we draw this remarkable conference to a close, it is my pleasure to invite our esteemed principal, Dr. R.N. Subbarao sir, to deliver the vote of thanks. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to sir as he comes forward to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Good evening once again. This is for the third time and the last time. Organizing such a mega event in the form of an international conference, now I could understand how challenging it is, how tough it is, and how much involvement is needed in really making this a mega event, a really successful one. I stand in front of all of you to thank. Thanks is a very small word because the support, the involvement, the commitment extended by so many in organizing this mega event was a challenging one. If I have to thank all those who have involved, probably I may need 30 minutes of your time. I know none of you have that time. Hence, I shorten my speech. On 10th of July, probably in another week's time, Bengaluru City University is organizing convocation function. It is a function wherein all PhD holders, awardees, students who have excelled in academics, having got rank, they are all felicitated. The chief guest of today's evening function, Dr. Lokesh sir, in fact is very busy in organizing this program. And I could also see in the university, though there are three main authorities the Vice Chancellor, Register academic and Register Evaluation, among all the three, maybe my observation, I don't know how far it is true, the only authority who will have the work 24/7, all 365 days is Registrar Evaluation. Examinations are continuous, happens throughout the year. Apart from conducting the examination satisfactorily and get the papers evaluated, I know how difficult it is. But ever since he occupied the seat, he could able to do it successfully. Couple of days back, when I just telephoned him and invited him to be the chief guest for today's valedictory function, he immediately said yes. So without taking time, he expressed his interest to be the chief guest of today's valedictory function. Sir, on behalf of the management of St. Francis College and everybody who have assembled here, I wholeheartedly thank you, sir. I am also happy to share among you during this convocation function, some of our students, some of the students of St. Francis College also privileged to receive the rank on the dais, could be from the governor. St. Francis College, the first batch of our UG students who went out of the institution last year, 15 students, 15 students have secured rank, and all these 15 students, they would be receiving their rank certificates on 10th of July. So I congratulate all these rank holders who have brought laurels to St. Francis College. The first batch of students, the very first batch of students, they gave 15 ranks to the college and made us really feel proud. Congratulations to these 15 students. I also take this opportunity to thank our dynamic BCUTTM President, Dr. Bhavani, the guest of honor of today's valedictory function. Madam, I thank you very much for sparing your valuable time. Bhavani, Madam, thank you very much. I also would like to thank Professor Thiagarajan. I already introduced him in the inaugural function. Any program, any activity that I think of, the very first point of contact is Mr. Thiagarajan. I take his opinions, suggestions, and try to organize programs, and that I have been doing. So thanks to Thiagarajan for sparing his time and staying with us throughout the day. Thank you very much, sir. I'll be failing my duty if I don't thank the chairpersons of online and offline technical sessions. We had as many as 16 technical chairpersons. I thank each one of them. I thank G.H. Nagaraj, the principal of Government College, Swaminathan, Shrikant, and all those who were the chairpersons of different technical sessions. Thank you very much. And I would like to thank our management. I am not just thanking because I have been asked to thank. I already told you the journey towards this international conference, though it started a year back, but on a serious note, it started only 6 months back. And I expressed my interest in organizing international conference. our management did not say no. Even today I tell you, they did not ask me what will be the budget. They never asked. In fact, only for accounts purpose, I prepared and gave a estimated budget. But after carrying on these exercises, the likely expenditure toward the conference is much more above than the estimated budget. Though the money involved in organizing this conference is much greater than the estimated one. And when I showed them the estimated expenditure, our director and deputy director, you please go ahead. I tell you, this is the word they have used. You do not worry about the fund. You do not worry about the money. You do not worry about any arrangement that is needed. But what we want, the program to be a successful one. So that is the nature and that is the support given by management. I thank our director, deputy director for all the support and all the guidance that is given to all of us in organizing this first ever international conference. Thank you very much. I have a very big list of persons who have involved in organizing this conference. Since probably 1 or 1.5 months, there was a meeting convened every day. 1:30, 1:15 a message is sent to the faculty asking them to attend the meeting at 1:30. Without bothering whether they had lunch or not, a message was sent. For the message that was sent to the faculty, everybody responded. Nobody rejected the message sent. Everybody used to be there in the reading room or whichever venue that was arranged for the meeting. I don't know how many number of meetings we had, but it was only to make this conference a really successful one. So I should thank Mr. Rakesh Nadik, the secretary of the conference, for all the pain that he has taken in organizing this conference. Mr. Balaji, again a person who involved to the core in organizing this program, and all the committee coordinators. I don't remember how many committees we had. If I don't mention any committee, it is only because of my lack of memory, not intentional. It could be registration committee headed by Deepa and team, publicity and promotion team headed by Dr. Srikanth and his team, printing and other related work. I don't know how many times Karthik has gone to the press. Whenever I ask him to go to press and get it done, I relied upon him. I just have to tell him that this is my requirement. Very next moment he used to make it that available. So he has taken a lot of interest, and that is why any material that you see for the conference is class in nature, and it is to provide all the required information. So I should thank Karthik and team, and I should also thank Jesmond and team for having taken transportation facility and bringing the various persons onto the platform. I should also thank the disciplinary committee convener and members, Dr. Latif Ahmad, and I should also thank the hospitality. One of our participant was praising the hospitality that was provided. That credit should go to Dr. Chandrika Reddy and team, and cultural committee members, conveners and whatnot, editorial committee members. I told him I have given a torture to them, and I gave all the paper that we received, gave only 7 days time to edit to those papers and give it back. They had really tough time. I could also find out from them some of these editorial committee members sat till 2 o'clock in the night and gone through all the contents of the papers. So hats off to all the editorial committee members. If I have forgotten anybody, I should not forget our chief librarian, Dr. Ramakrishna. Hope all of you would have seen in today's newspaper. There is a brief news in brief about this conference. It is there, and tomorrow probably in all leading newspapers and all TV channels, we are sure of getting the happening that happened in our college. And I should also thank our sports director, Sachin Nayak and team for the excellent support that they have done in organizing this program. I should also thank all our housekeeping persons. I don't know how much effort they have taken. Without their support, without their dedication, without their involvement, I don't think we could have done this program. So thanks to each and every housekeeping persons. I should also thank all our non-teaching staff who have extended all the support that was needed. I should also thank our photographer for taking the pictures, which will help us as a record, not only a record, even for other communication purpose. I should also thank all the delegates, both from Bengaluru city, outside Bangalore, Karnataka, and outside India. If you had not sent your papers, if you had not come here to St. Francis College, any arrangement that we would have made was a meaningful one. So the conference, if at all, if you say it is a successful one, it is only because of the delegates, which includes academicians and students. I thank each one of you. I thank all the teaching and not teaching of St. Francis College. Thank you very much. And last but not the least, my students. They deserve it. They deserve all the appreciation because they are the one who executed, who have done whatever we are asked to do it. Thank you, students. Thank you very much. And finally, thank each one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of appreciation. And again, a big round of applause for the whole family of SFC College and then dignitaries, delegates, and yes, of course, students. Clap for yourself. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude this remarkable conference, it is a moment of great pride and honor to invite our talented technical team to kindly play the national anthem. I request the technical team to please cue the national anthem, and I kindly request everyone to rise and join us in paying tribute to our great nation. Thank you.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request all the delegates, dignitaries, Brother Peter, Brother Anthony, and Principal Sir to kindly join us on stage for a group photograph. Thank you. Also, can we have all the faculties of UG and PG of SFC on stage for a group photograph? Thank you.